Do you remember those classic personal computer games, like flight simulators or racing titles, where a keyboard just did not cut it? Those unforgettable experiences were often powered by a trusty joystick, making you feel truly connected to the action on screen. It is a blast from the past to think about getting those devices to work. Setting up a 90s personal computer joystick connection typically involves plugging the joystick into the computer's game port, usually a 15-pin D-sub connector, and then installing the appropriate drivers or configuring it within the operating system or game itself. This simple process was your gateway to immersive gaming adventures back in the day, turning digital inputs into tangible excitement. The reason this connection method was standard goes back to the design of personal computers from that era. Most sound cards, especially the ubiquitous Sound Blaster series, integrated a dedicated game port directly onto the card. This port was essentially a simple analog to digital converter, allowing the computer to read the varying resistance from the joystick's potentiometers, which then translated into movement in your favorite games. It was a streamlined solution for direct input. To get your retro gaming setup humming, start by locating the game port on your personal computer. It is that distinct D-shaped connector, often found on the back of your sound card or sometimes integrated onto the motherboard. Carefully align the joystick connector with the port and push it in firmly, securing it with the two small screws on either side if your cable has them. Next, you will need to either install specific drivers that came with your sound card or joystick, or access the joystick calibration utility within your operating system, such as Windows 95 or Windows 90. This utility allows you to center the joystick and confirm all buttons and axes are registering correctly, ensuring precise control when you finally launch your game. An interesting detail from that era is the concept of a Y-splitter cable for the game port. Since many early personal computers only had one game port, but some games supported two players or required separate throttle controls, a splitter allowed two devices to share that single 15-pin connection. However, this often came with limitations, as not all games or operating systems fully supported simultaneous input from both connected devices, making it a bit of a workaround. Also, remember that some later joysticks transitioned to the universal serial bus standard, but the 15-pin game port was the true 90s icon. Mastering the connection of a 90s personal computer joystick was more than just plugging in a peripheral. It was about unlocking a whole new dimension of interactivity and fun for your games. By understanding the physical connection and the importance of calibration, you ensure that every command you issue translates perfectly, letting you fully dive back into those pixelated worlds with precision and a genuine sense of nostalgic satisfaction. It makes all the difference in truly experiencing those classic titles.